Be a quick one because I have a question that I can't answer. I have theories, I have speculation, but I can't answer. I go to my cigar lounge, and you say, Cappy, I thought your cigar lounge was in South Dakota. And you're right. That's my cigar. Like, the Green Bay Packers, your team. I have my cigar lounges. But this is my cigar lounge down here in the Southern Command. And women have asked me before, where do I find quality men? And I'm not joking. If you want to find a quality guy, especially for the sisters out there, you want to find some accomplished black gentlemen, the cigar lounges is where it at. But let me explain to you why the cigar lounge attracts upper middle class accomplished men. It's because cigars, they're frivolous expense. They're a luxury. You don't need them. And for whatever other reasons, the quiet cigar lounge attracts men who are doing a lot of work. Maybe they're conducting business, or they just want a quiet place to go, especially during the daytime. Now, sometimes to drum up extra revenue on a weekend, they will have music, not loud party music, but a soloist, at most a jazz trio. But they never pump the music loud enough to go above the conversation, because the guys who are in the cigar lounge are usually intelligent people who don't. It's not a bar. It's not a bar. This is not where the normies, conformies, and inferiors go to try and hit on each other, but they have no charisma, they have no cleverness, they have no intellect, they have no talent. We got the tools, we got the talent. Where they have to blast the music up at the bar and then feed you copious amounts of diet beer because you're watching your figure. And then maybe you stumble and get drunk enough. Maybe sex occurs. Heaven, maybe. Cigar lounges aren't like that. I'm not joking. A black guy too. Again, sisters, listen to me. I met a legit arms dealer, not an illegal one, not one they make movies out of. This guy worked for Lockheed or Raytheon, like missile defense. He was in a suit. He had a nice, I was like, that tie is worth more than my car, which isn't saying much. And I'm like, what's that like? So I go to my cigar lounge, not knowing what day it is. It's Friday, I found out. And I sit down and then they had a soloist. The music was not too loud. I could talk to the guy to the right, talk to the guys to my left, talk to the wait staff in front. And all of a sudden, just like a piercing, woo! And I could identify, because of my race and ethnicity, it was a white woman, or two white women. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a white woman woo. That is definitely a white woman woo in stereo. And I'm like, it ain't even 8:30 yet. What? I'm like, okay, maybe that's just a one-time woo. Oh no, because Cappy, honest to God, I was halfway done with my cigar. I still have a cigar to go on. Anger management teaches me to remove myself from situations that aggravate me. And so, sure enough, another woo! And then, by the way, did they have the self-awareness? Do fat white women in public situations who are allowed ever have self-awareness? Did they realize no one else was saying woo, that people were sitting there trying to have a cigar? Did they not look around and see the upper middle income, if not outright rich gentlemen sitting there trying to have a comment? No, of course not. Then they start singing to the guy, to the music, like this is a nightclub or something. And this has happened before, and I think we all communally as Americans know this. We kind of see it. You get this gaggle, this cackle, this brood of women, and I haven't seen it. I'll be intellectually honest. Haven't seen it. It's always fat, middle-aged white women. I don't see the sisters doing that. Maybe, in fair intellectual honesty, not a ton of the sisters or the brothers or any other race for that matter out in South Dakota. Usually cigar lounges, this is the first time it's ever happened. I mean, usually you go in, it's almost like, oh, this is like a really nice smelling church. It's a really cool, nice smelling church with dapperly dressed men. It's very oddly quiet. But I've seen it before. One time I was at a supper club. It's never at a proper place. Never. You're never at a nightclub. That was at a supper club in Wisconsin. There's not much in Wisconsin, but if you got to go, what should I do in Wisconsin? Well, aside from watching the Green Bay Packers lose, go to a supper club. Really? Yeah, supper club. What about Summerfest? Don't go to Summerfest. Go to a supper club. Get your relish dish. Say, oh, this is a Wisconsin experience. And then don't go to Wisconsin again. I have fishing. Okay, I'll grant you that. You got pretty good fishing. But it's always in an inappropriate place, ladies. Always in an inappropriate place. They start dancing. Now, there's no dance floor. There's a walkway where everyone's got to walk to get to and fro, door, order cigars, order the cocktails, go to sit down. And of course, I didn't know it. I didn't know until I walked, but two of them blocked it. Dancing. Kind of the what is it? That machine where it blows up Gumby? It's a tube and it's got the arms and the flaps at the end. That's how they're doing it. The fat middle-aged white woman dance. So I got half my cigar done. I'm like, I can't enjoy this. I'm getting agitated. All right. Now, I'm coming up on 2 years not drinking. I'm not going to get agitated. I will remove the aggravation from my environment if I have to change the environment. See? And I'm much happier this way. I set down a cigar till I flick it. You flick it right in. It sits on the tray. They got cigar ashtrays. They're nicer than regular cigarette. I just flick it. It goes in. That's how I know I'm done. You're taking off. I'm like, yeah, I can't handle this. And so I'm walking out. Inflatable Gumby dance. 2 fat women. And they have the awareness of baby boomers walking off in there. I'm slamming on everyone today. Slamming on everyone. Everyone's catching flack. Tell me one in the chat room, 0 if you've never had this happen. 1 if this happened to you. You're on a plane. It's not comfortable. You want to get off the plane as quickly as possible. Then Herman and Gertrude are ahead of you. And you don't see Herman and Gertrude. You don't know why it's taking forever to get off the plane. It's like they opened the door like 20 minutes ago. And there you are. You're getting past the people with the strollers and the slow people, the people who are lost. They don't know there's only one way to go. Whatever. Standard Americans. You get that. And there's Herman and Gertrude. And Herman and Gertrude, with equivalent lack of self-awareness, what do? Once they get past that, I don't know, what is it called? The bridge, and they get to the gate. They make the threshold. You got the plane. You got the little bridge. They get off the bridge. They're in. What do? They stop. Where do we go, Herman? I don't know. I remember. And they look. And I'm like, I'm not kidding. Guys, it's not a joke. It is not a joke. I could push them and mow them both down. Guess you're not seeing your grandkids in Phoenix. You get to go to Phoenix Regional Hospital for that broken hip. They always just, I don't know where. And, okay, with equal social tone deafness, standing, just keep the doors right there, stop it. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, honest to God, I don't go to people's houses, drop trow, and take a big old deuce in the middle of their living room, but that's what these loud, obnoxious, fat white women, got to point it out, middle age, did. Why? I remember as a young little boy, my grandmas, who, if you do the math, they were my age now. They were these women's age. They're in their late 40s, maybe younger 50s. My grandmothers would never act like that. They had too much class, too much etiquette, too much decorum, too much modesty. Oh, they'd go to a cigar, and maybe they would dance. They would dance on a floor. But they wouldn't. Well, one, they would never get that fat. I'll tell you that. My grandmas were very nice in that regard, but my grandfather never thought of it that way. Like, well, they stayed in shape. But they would look around like they would, like, what? And they would never say woo. I mean, I don't mean to sound like Dennis Prager. You're like, oh, those dang middle-aged women with their ill-behaved. But if you came into my house, ruined a night, not just for me, but for everyone else. I don't go into church and just start farting. And if I got to fart, you let it out slowly. You don't just go. And so, are you girls aware of the Karen phenomena? They got a name for you girls. And don't you self-govern? Don't you say, whoa, like because of the powers of the internet, this phenomena of loud, obnoxious, entitled, washed up, middle-aged, typically white women. Karens aren't necessarily relegated to white women. I'll grant you that, but kind of got a monopoly on it or oligopoly. Look up that word. Oh, The Economist. But wouldn't you say, well, we don't want to act like a bunch of Karens. Are we exhibiting Karen? Like, if I give you another example, all right? Let's say white guys fart a lot. Okay, I don't know if we do. I mean, I haven't found a study. Let's just say we did. All right, and show you intellectual honesty here. I'm a white guy. Last I checked. And let's just say for whatever reason we fart a lot. And not just that we fart a lot, but we'd make it audible. Like, nice going, Connor. Thanks, Thaddeus. Hey, Chaz, what up? Honk, honk. I guarantee you, if a particular group, in this case, white males, farted a lot audibly in public, that would hit the internet, and you'd have like, hey, look at all the Connors, the farting Connors. Okay, farting Connors. And then you go out in public with your fellow white guys. You don't have to be white. You would have a white friend. All right. Tanner, modern name. And Tanner's like, hey, whoa, Tanner, what the hell, man? You want to be a farting Connor? What are you talking about, dude, bro? Like, you can't just fart on, but what? Haven't you watched the television and the news and the internet? You don't want to be a Karen or farting Connor. And we would self-regulate out of simple pride and respect for ourselves, not to mention you want to be a douchebag to the rest of society. But no, we got a cavalcade of loud, obnoxious, middle-aged, fat Karens. Wow, what? Dude, 1993 was quite some time ago. It's over. Couldn't you graduate to, you don't have to be the nice grandma lady. You don't have to be old, but could you just be civil? Why? What is it? Is it that like no one finds you attractive anymore? You got to make your announcement? What is it? Why? Why can't you just let people have a nice dinner in Wisconsin? Why can't you have a bunch of middle age, not a lot of 30-somethings, but middle age and older men? Can't you just let them be in peace? Can we just have this is our little spot. Can you just not come in and leave a deuce on somebody's living room? and I want to know why. Why do you do it? But I'm fully aware you may not be aware of it. Like I could ask the boomers, why do you stand there like right blocking everybody trying to get off the plane? Why? Weren't you the generation 30, 40 years ago that would point that out to people my age? Wouldn't you point that out to your children? What happened? Why are you the kid now? So I have no hope. Like, you would have thought that identifying Karen behavior would have, as society, shamed women not to do it, but apparently not. Apparently not. And is this going to go like, oh my God, it just dawned on me. Okay, so my parents' age, the boomers, for whatever problems you have with them, I do not see unwomanly behavior on the part of boomer females. Oh, they drive slow and they stop in the middle of the aisles like, fixed income. But I don't see them. They've graduated. They've migrated. They've progressed to the grandmother stage where they're nice, sweet, old little ladies. I'm wondering about my generation. Like, are you going to do this at 66? You got your flabby cheeks going down below your Are you going to do this? I guarantee there wouldn't. The farting Connor phenomenon would last maybe 3 months. Bunch of white dudes farting in public. That would end within 3 months. You'd get the, whoa, look at this. I don't want to be a farting Connor. That's it. That's all I had. I guess we'll go through the super chat tomorrow. Okay, here's the ones. I forgot what the question. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, we got no zeros. I know. I got a theory that they just want to be noticed. Like they're no longer hot and thin, and they actually believe the propaganda that men like any women, that skinny thing was just a hoax. It was just it was patriarchy. Was it genetics? But they don't get the attention anymore. So they're like, pay attention to me. What is that? It? You can be honest, because then I know it ain't going away. Just let it guide our expectations. They guide analyst expectations, what earnings per share are going to be on different stocks. Guide our expectations for middle-aged women's behavior for the next 10 years. Is this just going to continue? Are you incapable of shame? Is this a punishment because people aren't paying attention to you anymore? What is it? Just so I know when I see this cackle, this troop of middle-aged, loud, fat, obnoxious white women come in. I just know, and it's not where they, like, if it's at a strip club, Thunder Down Under. Okay, well, yeah, go there. Girls, let me tell you about great show. These guys work really hard. Also in Vegas, the Thunder Down Under, or the Chippendales, if you like the American version, and bow ties. You can go and do your woos and dance and be a disgusting fat pig all you want. There it is. You don't walk into a high-end, not even that high-end, it's just a cigar lounge. You don't go to a library and start breaking glass. But if I know this is not controllable, it's unconscious, it's retributive, it's vengeful, you're going to do it anyway, then I know, oh, here they come. Karen and her cackle. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get my tab, boo-da-boo, and out I go. And then I don't get angry anymore. I don't get agitated. I see. You don't get to angry, Aaron. Just get to the agitated. Know when to leave. Yeah, okay, yeah. Can I kill them all? No, that's anger. Aaron. That's probably the worst thing you could do. Oh, okay. The death is bad. That's bad. Murder bad. Oh, all right. You sure? You sure it's bad? Feel in theory. There, am I back on? Hang on, that should be plugged in. Why is that not plugged in? Let me know if I'm back on. The Karen's got me. We're back. All right, thank you, Mr. Vegas. Did you hear him go woo? Where were you in Vegas? This is down on the south side. I won't mention where. All right. Let me make sure I'm back. We're back. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. All right. let's go to the quick super chats. Tomorrow I'll be hosting Rule Zero. We're going to be talking about how. Yeah. I know women. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. The women's. I got it. But I've been running into enough on our team. The men need some improvements too. We're going to talk about how you men still need to be men. It just is like, oh, go play video games, jerk off to the prawn. All right. Did you know, Mad? $2 Canadian bucks. A unicorn was on Fresh and Fit. I'm waiting for Bigfoot next. What a unicorn was? Was she really? Hat and clogs, $5. It's what girls want, right, Cappy? Get some ice cream with mini M&Ms, man. Just stay away from Americans, Cappy. Hi, Atham. Okay. Boy, ice cream with mini M&Ms would sound good. After I went through this, I should probably go get myself a treat. Not cheat day, though. Hat and clogs. Is this Rule Zero? No, Rule Zero's tomorrow. Rule Zero's tomorrow. Did I get bumped? Hang on, let me take a look. 10:35. Nope, I still got them all. Okay, we're good. Scrolling. Hat and clogs, $2. Loud and proud, say it, Cappy. Woo! That was annoying in the 90s when that first started. I mean, literally, the only thing they could have done was do the faux lesbian makeout thing, but I don't think it would fly. Wholesome DJ Aftershock, $5. Wrong, Cappy. Men are obligated to be nice, be neats, eat food, and play video games, and the girls will like them. And girls also don't like muscles. That's right. That's right. It's all propaganda. All right. Anything else? Do we get it? We get it. Okay. Atham in the house. That's it. Rule Zero. Yeah. Why is everyone's? Oh, Atham. I don't know. Atham, you want to come on Rule Zero? You'd have to talk. You couldn't just sit there and smoke your pipe. You'd have to be participatory. All right. That's it. Cappy going to go get some ice cream, I think. I'll see you guys later, Toodles.